What, you've never seen a guy with 18 freaking tabs open in his browser? Can you say that with a straight face? How about 19? Let's do 19. Cool. All right. So, welcome to video 5A. Today, we are... Why do I say today like it's a new day necessarily? In this video, we are going to start using our website. And what we're doing is creating a squeeze page. All right. Looks weird. Everything looks weird. Am I on drugs, or is this like... Why does this look so much different? Maybe I just need to update. Very interesting. Anyway, okay. Now comes a very serious topic, and that is the topic of page builders. You're going to need a page builder because you can't do this on just posts or pages of a regular WordPress theme. You'll need either a theme for specifically for landing pages, squeeze pages, sales pages, things of that nature. Or you'll need a plugin, which is my preference because then you can have your blog and your pages on the same domain without needing a new directory or anything of that nature. So you don't want it to, if you want to keep things nice and simple, then I recommend going with a page builder plugin. The one I use is a paid plugin, and it is called, what is it called? It's called Instabuilder. Okay, so I use Instabuilder, and I'm very, very happy with it. There are others out there. Trying to remember the names of them right now. I'm kind of drawing a blank, but you can just do a Google search for page builders. You could say Squeeze Page Builder. You could say, Sales Page Builder. For our purposes right now, we want a squeeze page. So, I do recommend using Instabuilder. It's really easy to use. Everything's built right in. It's really drag and drop. It's fantastic, and I have kind of fallen in love with it. I will include a link below this video, and it is an affiliate link, and I do appreciate you going through my affiliate link. If you don't, no worries. I don't care, but either way, it's not going to cost you any more money. So that's that for that. So I already have it installed. I'm not going to show you how to download Instabuilder or anything like that. I'm not even going to tell you to use Instabuilder. You use what you want. There may be free solutions out there. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't be of more help to you. It's just that shit's irrelevant to me. I pick something, I stick with it, and I'm not like constantly on the market for newer and better tools. That's just not the way I roll. I find some tools and then I do my marketing, and that's it. So I use Instabuilder. So let's say you already have it installed. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pause this video because I have no idea where it is in my computer, to be honest with you. So hold on. Cool, I found it, and incidentally, it's right where I left it. All right, so we got plugins, and we want to add new. Okay, we'll just go up here, add new. Now, we're going to upload plugin, choose file, and we are right in my websites. And Instabuilder 2.09. And install now. Yeah, this is a really cool plugin, guys. So it's certainly worth the investment. And again, links below the video. Appreciate you using it. Takes a moment. It's a big ass thing, obviously. You can see here we're at 48%, 49%. Just bear with me for a moment. And then once it is installed, we're just going to want to activate it, and it will be ready for use. Right out of the box, no configurations or anything else. You configure each of your pages on an individual basis. So we will activate plugin, and then right over here you're going to see an Instabuilder link show up. Here it is, Instabuilder 2.0. I'll update all these plugins and shit later. All right. So we would just want to go to dashboard. Check this out. It's so easy. So cool. All right. So we want a squeeze page. So what we'll do is we'll just select New Page, and then in Template Type, we'll select Squeeze Page. Now, pardon me, let's just take a look at these real quick, see if there's anything relevant. There might be something with an image that's kind of close, but not really. We may just want to forgo, because this is obviously focused on weight loss, which is not necessarily the focus of this current niche. So something nice and plain, I think, is what we'll roll with here, just for our purposes. But you know, you do this however you want to do it. We don't have a video, but with Instabuilder, here's the thing: is it doesn't matter what these templates look like on the surface. Like here, you've got a video to the left. You can totally go in there and just edit it to where everything is fresh. Like these colors, you could edit the colors and everything. Hello, train. But I think I just want to keep this nice and simple. Let's rock this one. Okay. And I'll just show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So we're going to get rid of the logo. So you just click on it, click the little trash can icon. We can actually bring anything up if we want. Like if we don't want so much black space up top, we can shrink it down. I like this kind of. I like the colors because they kind of meld well with our image, I believe. Here we're going to get rid of the video image. We're going to get rid of all this bullshit down here. You can just see there's just like elements aplenty. Let's see if there's anything else down here. Okay, we're good there. And then right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this image element and we're just going to drag it right in. And I'm going to click this little edit icon. Under here where it says action, we're going to go to upload image. And we don't have anything uploaded yet, so we'll select files. And what I'm going to do is go to enhanced. And we're going to take our two product images, which are right here. And open. Dang, I already had images. Oh, I like the new one. Okay. So we'll use the ebook cover image, not the title page cover image, but I just like to have it in there. And we don't need to mess with any of this stuff. We don't need alt text or any of that. And we'll just use image. That's going to put it in here for us. And we just want to size it. So first of all, we can scroll. You can see there's two scroll bars here. That's one thing that you'll notice about Instabuilder. This is kind of a workstation. I mean, they're both workstations, but this is, I don't want to explain it. And then we'll just scroll down and click hide this panel. Now we go to our main scroll bar, and this is obviously a bit too big. So what we want to do is just make sure we're in the right one and resize it. Scroll up. Resize it. No. Okay. Here, let me make sure I'm in the image. Okay, that's a bit too small. That may even be a little too small. Because we want the image to really entice. Okay. I gotta go pick up my kiddo in like 10 minutes. But this will be faster than that. Okay. So now we can Just put in our own headline here. Headlines should be, did I sneak up on you? I got right up next to the microphone. Headlines should be enticing your users with benefits as often as you have a chance. So it should be benefits and calls to action. So a call to action would be enter your email below. I like to start with a call to action. Enter your email below to discover the best way to gain optimal confidence, attention, great attention, better fitting clothes. What were some other of those benefits? Enter your email below to discover the best way, and I want to underline best just to, no, I don't want to underline, I want to turn it color. Let's go with a hot sort of, the best way to gain optimal confidence. Let's just try this and see how it works. I'm just screwing around. Better fitting clothes and the appearance you've always wanted. Now I think I want to add it. Well, I don't know that I care for this font. Let's go to Arial Black. We'll make this bigger. 4 lines of text is cool. I don't like to go any more than 4 lines though. So we'll make it big, but not too big. Okay, that's too big. So back to 36. Let's see how it looks. Enter your email below to discover the best way to gain optimal confidence, great attention, better fitting clothes, and the appearance you've always wanted. Do not fall for scams. We've weeded the good from the bad. Enter your email below to see the top 5 non-surgical breast enhancement options available to you today. We'll center that. And you can do this however you want to do it. This whole course is me showing you an example of how I get my ass to work, right? Not how I get my ass to work, but how I get my, you know what I'm trying to say, damn it. All right. This is how I do things. This is how I run my operation. And a lot of it is fly by the seat of your pants, right? That's my preferred method of doing things, because it's gotta be an art. It's gotta be non-mechanical, right? When marketers want to use templates and they just want a one way to skin a cat approach, they're not being marketers. They're being jackasses. They're looking for a lottery ticket. Don't be that jackass, because you're not going to succeed that way. You're going to succeed by working your butt off, and by being smart, and by being a marketer, and by being willing to take chances, and being willing to correct mistakes instead of letting the mistakes diminish you. Okay? Do not let mistakes diminish you, and do not let the fear of mistakes paralyze you. Public service announcement. Don't do that shit. Okay. My fear right now is that this might be a little too much text. Let's see here. Enter your email below to discover the best way to gain optimal confidence, great attention. I don't know that that's necessarily the right thing. Great attention. Optimal confidence. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll switch this. We'll just turn this back to... You son of a... There we go. All right. Best, and I will underline it. The best way to gain optimal confidence, better fitting clothes, and the appearance you've always wanted. And the appearance and the look of your dreams. To discover the best way to gain optimal confidence, better fitting clothes, and the look of your dreams. Do not fall for scams. We've weeded the good from the bad. We've weeded the good. We weeded the good out from the bad. No. Do not fall for scams. We've weeded the good out from the bad. Enter your email below. Enter your email address below to see the top 5 non-surgical breast enhancement options available to you today. Okay. And now, now what I'm going to do is because I am always a fan, I've burned myself so many times by not saving my work, and then the computer glitches out, or my login session expires, shit like that. I'm always trying to save. Like every few minutes I try to save. So right here, what you want to do is you want to click, I'm sorry about that, you want to click the change permalink button. Then you want to click edit permalink. And then we want to say top 5 breast enhancement products. And then we're going to click OK. Now, if you're doing any, matter of fact, I'm going to edit this again. Because you may want to do advertising, like external real world advertising, like newspaper classifieds, flyers. I don't know what your deal is, but if you want to have, business cards or whatever, and you want to send people to your squeeze page, which is the objective, then we need to keep things memorable and quick. So let's just go to top 5. We'll just call it enhance.com/top 5. Cool. That way you can just print that, if you want to have your if you want to advertise in any kind of a print capacity, it's much easier to send people to enhance.com/top 5. Then I don't need to keep fucking harping on this. All right. So you can see there's even elements within our download or within our opt-in form that we can edit the individual elements. What I want to do is get rid of name first and foremost. I do not like collecting names because I've just never seen the benefit in it. A lot of people like to personalize their emails, and I don't see the point in doing that. It just, to me, and this is just an opinion, okay? It's just my opinion, but to me, it just comes across as patronizing. When I get personalized emails, I'm like, dude, you don't know me. Why are you using my name? Don't pretend. You ain't gotta pretend. I'll like you if we're strangers. If you're doing something cool for me, provide me with some cool information or resources. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna first go to opt-in form fields, and we want to manage fields. You see how it says required and these 2 boxes are ticked? What we want to do is we want to get rid of the name, so we want to go to hide and then get rid of required. and then save. And that's it. See, look at that. And another reason for omitting the name is it's one fewer step that your prospect is going to have to take. And the fewer steps that we can present to them, the more likely it is that they're going to take those steps or that single step. And that's a good thing, if you were wondering. If you're wondering if it's a good thing. Yeah, the answer is yes. It's a good thing. Okay. Okay, it looks like the button needs to be smaller by a bit. Ruh-roh, Raggy, I think I gotta get going to get my son, so I'm gonna pause this video and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with child in tow, and I can't really remember where we left off, but I know I was messing around with this, I think. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna publish the page. It doesn't matter, I mean, you can publish it whenever you want to. And you can always make alterations as you go, but what we want to do, the reason we want to publish it is so that we can take a look at the finished result and kind of judge it accordingly. So we're going to click publish, and now when I refresh the page, we're going to see a new button here that says visit this page, I think. Visit page. So we'll visit page. Let's check it out. Okay. So enter your email below to discover the best way to gain optimal confidence, better fitting clothes, and the look of your dreams. Do not fall for scams. We've weeded the good out from the bad. I'm going to say we've separated the good from the bad. We've separated the good from the bad. Okay, we've separated the good. I don't know if I like it being bold. Let's unbold it. Can we make it a little bigger? Maybe 24? Hold on. Let's see if we can make this work. Do not fall for scams. We've separated the good from the bad. I'm not going to put the call to action there. It sounds weird. So we're going to go discover. Discover the top 5 non-surgical breast enhancement options available to you. By, no, I don't want to say, I want to, I like my calls to actions to be actual calls to action. So if we were to say, discover this by clicking the link below, or discover this by entering your email below, that's a little bit more of a passive statement, and I don't really like the passive statements. I'd prefer to say enter your email below, like do it. See the difference? It's kind of a subtle difference, but it's an important one. So discover the top 5 non-surgical breast enhancement options available to you today. Enter your email address below right now. So you gotta be a little commanding. Okay, and now I think it's a little too big. So we'll go back down to 20, and hopefully it fits on 2 lines. It does. And we're going to bold enter your email address below. Okay. And then we'll do a little SEO. I mean, because if you look at it now, you'll see that you can see right up here. If you look at the little text box that's popping up there, it says arrow opt-in red. So that's what the name of the actual page template is. and we want to change that. So we'll go to page settings. We'll go to page info and SEO. And for page title, we'll just say top 5 breast enhancement products. Good enough. And then we'll save. And we'll hide this panel. And now we want to work on our opt-in form. That's really all that's left to do. But so far I'm kind of digging the way that this looks. I don't think I've ever seen this exact template before. So it's kind of cool. But let's, in case let's double click to edit. Enter your email address to get fuller breasts now. That sounds kind of cool. And then we'll leave download the report the way it is. But there's still something that looks off about this. I'm going to see if we can fix that up real quick. Okay, so we want to do what? Background image. I like the image, but I think it's too. It's not sizing. It's not expanding when I. Let's see. Is there a way just to isolate the image? Let's see. Can I? Let's say edit. Let's see if editing will work. Edit. Okay, it's not working. See, I just don't like the way that the button sits all the way at the bottom of it. I want some black space below, or some gray space, whatever. And background image position. Let's do center. See what that does. Snap, dog. Problem solved. Okay, so that looks good. Everything here looks good to me. Enter your email address, download the report, enter your email address to get fuller breasts now. Yeah, that works for me. Looks like this is kind of smashed. This text is a little smashed in there. Let's edit. No, we want that though. I'll do a BR tag and see if that brings it down a little bit. I'm just doing this for myself. You don't need to know this stuff. But I'm kind of a perfectionist, so let me just check this out real quick. Yeah, took it down too far. I thought it might. No worries. Ain't a big issue. Okay, and we'll change this thing at the bottom. One thing I don't do, by the way, I've covered this exhaustively in other courses, but it's worth making mention of. I do not ever do the whole we hate spam as much as you do. Your information will never be shared, rented, whatever the hell. I don't do that because in my way of thinking, all that's doing is casting doubts. As soon as you say we're not going to steal your information, we're not going to share your information, all of a sudden, I mean, in my way of viewing the world, what that does is it if I see that, it makes me think, oh yeah, people do that. People are dirty scumbags. Why did you bring that up? Why did you mention that? I never said you were going to do that. But now why are you telling that's like saying, hey, I'm not going to hit you in the back of the head with a brick. Promise. Anyway, it's the way I look at things. But if your opinion differs, then roll with your opinion. So this looks pretty good to me. The next thing we're going to want to do, obviously, well, we got to finish this up real quick. I'll just go copyright 2017 enhanced.com. Good enough. And we'll save. And now comes the easy part, and I'll include a link below this video also to GetResponse. That's the autoresponder company that I use. If you don't know what an autoresponder is, I guess I'll explain it to you real quick. It's the company or the software service, whatever it is, that that collects the email addresses that you obtain through this process. It collects the emails and it enables you to market to the owners of said email addresses. So GetResponse is my autoresponder of choice at this particular moment in time. That's subject to change. It used to be Aweber, and I switched over to GetResponse because I just found them to be a little bit more marketing friendly. Aweber had a lot of, at the time, I don't know how they are now, I don't really use them anymore, but they had a lot of rules that I just didn't want to abide by, and GetResponse didn't have those rules and regulations in place. So just personal preference, but I like GetResponse. I think that they're fun, and they're pretty straightforward, and they don't let me log in. Yeah, it's just taking a while. The video recording software just keeps things nice and slow, baby, nice and slow. Come on, meow. All right. So I've got like, I think 25 million different campaigns in here. But there's always room for another. So I just click Create Campaign from that drop down. Campaign name. We'll just call this Enhanced. We'll say Top 5 Enhanced. And that way I can start each of my top 5 reports with top 5 for easy identification, because your campaigns are sorted alphabetically, so this will keep it all together. So top 5 Enhanced. Create campaign. And edit campaign settings. This is very, very, very important. You want to edit your campaign settings. You want to go to permission. I bet I sound loud as hell right now, don't I? And we're going to untick these little bastards. Sweet. Okay, so now we should be in the top 5 enhanced thing there. And if I'm going to go kind of quickly here, because if you need to watch it again, you can watch it again. I don't need to explain every little detail that I'm doing. So we want to go to Forms, and we want to go to Create Form. We want to choose the plain HTML option. Okay, now once somebody opts into our list, we're going to want to redirect them automatically to what's called a thank you page, or what I like to call a congratulations page. And that we're going to be covering that in the next video. But sometimes you kind of have to look ahead, because right now we need this web form and we need to know what that page is going to be, even though we haven't built it yet. So what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to create a URL. Okay, so we go over here to the right side and we can see form settings. We want to make sure we're in the right campaign. We're currently not. So we want to make sure that we are. And we want to be in top 5 enhanced. So they don't really have like a scroll bar, so I just use my arrow keys to kind of get down here. And we'll select top 5 enhanced. Make sure it's selected. We'll say add to cycle on day 0. So you want to click this and add to cycle on day 0. That means that they're going to start receiving messages from you the second that they opt in. So they'll receive a welcome email from you, which is going to be in like 2 videos from now. Okay? The value, we'll leave it subscribe. We do want a custom thank you page URL, and it currently doesn't exist, but it's going to exist, and we'll just put it somewhere reasonable. So enhanced.com, and we'll just call this top 5 TYP thank you page. Top 5 TYP, and that'll be good. We'll create that page momentarily in the next video. Forward data. leave all that shit alone. Leave everything else alone as far as I can recall. I'll go through it again just to make sure, but yeah, I think we're good. And there's not really a button that you need to save. Your code here just populates new fields as you do this shit over here. So what we're going to do is, you can just probably click this button that says copy code, but I'll go inside and do Control A, Control C just for good measure. Oh, that's some, where the hell am I? How many freaking tabs do I have open right now? 20? Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go here. And we're going to edit our, what do you call it? Your opt-in form fields. Okay. We'll manage fields. We already did that, so we're going to close. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Don't mind me. We're going to go to opt-in form HTML code. Go in that little box there, and we're going to paste in everything that we just copied. I'm going to click the process button. Opt-in form has been processed. You know what we have? A squeeze page. The damn thing's done. It's done. So that's it. Now we just need to remember this page. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this, because if you remember, when you go in through InstaBuilder and you edit your permalink, they just ask for the last part, the part that makes your page unique. So we don't need to copy the enhanced part, because that's already going to be pre-populated in our thing. If you're not using InstaBuilder and you're using another program, you might want to just copy down the whole shebang there, the whole custom thank you page URL. But I think we're good for where we're at. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And we're going to make sure that it's saved, and we're going to visit page again. And now on the top, you can see it says top. So that changed. Top 5 breast enhancement products. And at this point, we have ourselves an email list that is perfectly set up and ready to take new subscribers. Oh, and this actually went down from the arrows a bit, which is nice. Okay, so this is the squeeze page that I have chosen to roll with at this particular time. If it doesn't convert well for me, then I will change things up. If it does convert well for me, I may change things up, because testing is a gem, my friend. Testing is a gem. But for now, I'm digging the way it's looking. I feel like there should be something down here, but maybe like a woman pointing up, looking up, pointing up. I don't know. Maybe not. I won't screw with it right now. I'm not going to opt in quite yet, because we're going to wait until we've gone through the step of creating that thank you page. And then, so once we've got it all set up, then I'll walk you through the funnel, and we'll do that in real time. So for now, I'm just going to say goodbye to you, and I will see you in the next video, where we get into creating your thank you page, aka your congratulations page. See you there.